Okay, hi everyone. Today we are at Balestier, which is, an area full of heritage and culture according to our beloved heritage boards. So I'm Rebecca. This is Eugene. Jolene is the one who's operating the camera. Hi. And today we are going to bring you around Balestier. Okay, so as an area, right, Balestier actually claims to be full of heritage and vibrant. You can see that there are quite a lot of low buildings and shop houses. And we are going to explore the vicinity, which has this bungalow where Sun Yat-sen was apparently, and a lot of religious sites, famous food. So let's see where we are going. Okay, but the key here is that we are going to explore the cultural practices. So we are going to look at religious practices, we are going to look at the food culture, we are going to look at the everyday life of this place, and we are going to look at how people are living and how it has been reduced due to modernization. So have fun, let's see where we are going now. Hi everyone, we are actually at the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall, which is also known as Wan Xingyuan. So okay, let me tell you, in all truth and honesty, right, we actually came here like 1 week ago and we noticed that there was no one. The aircon was on and it was super cool at full blast. But there was a recent news that because of the upcoming renovations that the exhibitions will be going through, right, there will be free entrance for like the month of October or something like that. So as you can see, right, there are actually people inside. We actually spied people inside, so we're like super excited now. But okay, the interesting thing about this place is that Sun Yat-sen, right, Memorial Hall is actually one of the bungalows, like the headquarters of Sun Yat-sen. So it's like links to history and links to China. It's like super cool. But then now can you just direct your attention to like across the road, and you'll see that there's this new development called Zhongshan Gongyuan, which is actually going to be home to like hotels and offices and cafes and retail, and it's going to be like the hotel in the park, and there's going to be a culture, and obviously you can tell that the name is taken from Sun Yat-sen, Sun Zhongshan, so it's Zhongshan Gongyuan. If you read the blurb, right, it's like designed to create a new world buzz at Balestier's heritage district, and is ambitious in scale and destined to be the new focal point for business, leisure, culture and tourism in central Singapore. So as you can see, right, I think the heritage of this place is like being totally exploited for its economic value and function. You can see that developments are rising up and they are like citing it as a key spot. It's like just across the road from Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall, and because it's going to be a hotel, tourists can actually come and visit Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall. It'll be interesting to see how this new development will change in a sense, the culture of this place. But for now, let's make a moving.
So now we're going to Sun Yat-sen Nanyang Memorial Hall, and this is just the Heritage Culture signboard which dedicates that this place is actually on the Heritage Trail.
You can actually see people.
Yeah, you can actually see people, because the last time when we were here, there was no one. It was absolutely a dead town.
Okay, so headquarters of Sun Yat-sen. The interesting part about this building was that it was actually burnt down, and they actually reconstructed it. So
but it still retains the old architectural accents, and in an attempt to keep its cultural relevance. Hi. Walking in, and guess what? There are people inside.
Here, right, we actually have a visitor here, so you can ask her like what she is here. Okay, 请问一下，为什么你今天会来啊？
因为今天刚好是礼拜六，我孩子有空载我来。
哦，你孩子有空载你来，所以你常常来这里吗？
没有，每次都孩子带。
哦，每次都是孩子带。那你觉得你来这里，你好像学到什么？
学到以前好像，以前我中学、小学读的历史都有鸦片战争的太平下那个都有。
你是住在这里附近的吗？
没有，我住在bukit batok。
哦，哇，蛮远的哎。所以他听说这里是快要翻新的，是不是？
要翻新，明年才开放
啊，所以又来一次啦，就是来啊，好，可以，谢谢你，谢谢。
This is the Burmese temple inside the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall, so let's go in and take a look.
Okay, here's the stone slab which indicates that this is the Heritage Trail. It has the Heritage Board sign. The thing about the Burmese temple is that it's actually built right next to the highway. So as you can see, modernization has actually
affected the landscape of this place.
Yeah, affected the landscape of this place. Okay, as you can see, there are actually people going into the temple to worship, and we feel that this represents that the people actually find this cultural practice still relevant, and hence this place holds cultural significance to them. Across the Balestier market is actually the famous water kiosk. It's maintained by the temple inside, where they provide tea and water for those who are thirsty for free.
Okay, as you can see, right, in the past what happened was that clean water was like, you know, very hard to come across. So the temples would actually provide this water and tea drinks. But with the onset of modernization, you can see that actually clean water is almost like, you know, everywhere, quite prevalent in modernized Singapore. So the water kiosk has slowly died out, and this is the only remaining water kiosk left as a testament to the history. And actually it still does contain water and tea, so let's go and see whether it's has been filled.
Yeah, cheese water. I thought it's tea.
As you can see, the water canister is actually filled with water. And now we're going to see whether there's actually tea in the other one. And there is!
So as you can see, it is actually still very well maintained by the temple, and I think it's very the act of like charity for the rest.
Okay.
Okay, hi! As you can see now, right, we are somewhere, and that somewhere is actually Jalan Ampas. And this is actually home to the former Shaw Malay Film Studio. And you might be wondering why former? Well, it's because the state of it now is actually... Okay, it is actually 8 Jalan Ampas. And as you can see inside, it's very, very desolate, and there's basically no one inside. So what happened was that this was actually first set up by the Shaw brothers in 1947, and it was their headquarters for the distribution and subsequently screening of Malay film for the locals. And then from research on the web, right, we actually found that there were 3 famous theatres in Balestier Road, which was Hoover Theatre, Ruby Theatre, and President. And then as an area home to a film studio and movie theatres, right, Balestier was probably a place where, you know, people go to watch movies and film, and this was part of the old culture. However, right, with competition and modernization, right, these old cinemas seem to have lost their appeal. And arguably, right, with the onset of modernization, new entertainments or old entertainments were updated with better facilities so that old cinemas become less attractive. And then due to competition from other film studios, right, this film studio also slowly lost its appeal. And what happened now is that there are also exciting action-packed movies coming in from other places. So the appreciation for Malay films, which is what this film studio produced, right, slowly declined. So having lost its economic value and function, right, the Malay film studio is now, as you can see, a very desolate wreck. And all that is left, right, is actually a stone marker that details the history of the site, while the site itself has lost, almost in a sense, all its heritage integrity. Okay, as you can see, right, this place is actually really run down. But according to internet research, right, this place is actually slanted for residential development. So all these rats will probably be, like, you know, in a sense, en bloc and demolished. And this plot of land will soon become this spanking new condominium or some other apartment. Shaw Brothers logo. So this was how film studios were like in the past. Okay, so as you can see, right, this is actually the stone slab marker that showed, you know, a picture of its previous glory, which is the filming of Raja Bersiong in 1967. But as you can also see, what they say was, due to the decline in demand for Malay films, Shaw Studios ceased production in 1967, and other many cinemas also sprung out in the area. So, cultural practices reduced.
So this is Shaw Plaza, where the new Shaw movie theatre has relocated. It's just actually outside the old Malay studios.
Okay, so as you can see, this is the only remaining movie theatre left. Okay, so this is actually the President Shaw Theatre. As you can see now, in a sense, cinemas are actually highly updated. We have TV screens that show the screening of times, and we certainly have way less Malay films.